Hi, I'm Kylie Pinwell from Livewire Nutrition, and today I just wanted to jump in and give you my 5 top healthy lunchbox tips. Okay, so if lunchboxes are driving you nuts, and probably the question I get asked most often is, how can I make my lunchboxes easier? So I hear you, and I'm the first to admit that some mornings I just simply don't have the time, the energy, the inclination to get a creative lunchbox. I know the canteen can end up costing you a small fortune, and even for my own lunch I prefer to take it rather than buying it every day. So here are my best lunchbox tips, not just for school kids, but this also works for, BYO lunch to work as well. So first up, now this might sound weird, but make and freeze your sandwiches and your rolls. So you can pre-make a week's worth of sandwiches, rolls, wraps, all of that, anything, and just pop them straight into lunch boxes. They will have defrosted by lunchtime, and a great way of keeping chicken and meat cold as well. So there are things that freeze well and things that don't. So things that freeze well are, chicken, turkey, ham, any of your cold meats. Leftover meat from dinner is really good. Ricotta cheese, tahini, egg and mayo, things, maybe tuna, salmon if you drain them really well. Now, heads up, salad vegetables don't freeze well, and they end up a big soggy mess. So best to serve those on the side and keep your sandwiches, rolls, wraps to a meat base if you're going to pop them in the freezer. Now, my next tip is get your bake on. So I now delegate this to my kids. So on the weekend, they are responsible for making banana bread, muffin, cookies, pikelets, muffins, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, they make a big batch or a couple of batches. They go in the freezer as well. So pull them out in the morning and pop them in the lunchbox, and they are defrosted by morning tea. Now I've got tons of recipes in the recipe section, so don't forget to check that out. Now, next one up is chop your veggies and make a big container of, just salad. So as I unpack my fruit and veg when I get home from the markets, I wash and I chop up some of them into, sticks. So, and I put them in a big container. So I do celery, I do carrot, snow peas, cherry tomatoes, green beans. I chop up my watermelon, rock melon, pineapple, wash all my berries, all of that sort of stuff. Then I pre-make some salads using the extra veggies that I've used for dinner, so leftover roast veggies, so things like cauliflower, roasted Brussels sprouts, although the kids aren't a big fan of that, pumpkin, sweet potato, all of those roast veggies then go in my salads that are in the fridge. Now, salad bases that work and will last, 4 to 5 days in the fridge are your things like your, purple cabbage, your wombat cabbage, raw beetroot, raw cauliflower or broccoli as a salad base. So these will last a bit longer in the fridge than, say a lettuce or a spinach-based salad. So for my lunch, not so much the kids taking salad, but they just grab some, or I grab some salad, and then I'll have my protein separate. So it's there, add some avocado, some dressing, and off I go. So fourth tip is grab and go. So every morning, or even the night before, if it's an early start, I get the kids to do it. They get a roll or a sandwich, a muffin or a cookie, some chopped veggies, and a piece of fruit. So everything's already prepared for them. So they just have to grab it out of the fridge or the freezer, pop it in their lunch boxes, and off they go. So it saves me a lot of time, and it saves me a lot of stress because I know all of this food is in there. So my lunchboxes for the family take me 2 minutes instead of doing everything from scratch every day. Now, tip number 5, to minimise complaint, I rotate everything for variety. So change up your salads and your roll fillings. I tend to do a whole week of the same thing. Not very exciting, but I just keep it simple. I have a few different fruits and veggies, ready to go. And because the kids have made cookies and muffins and there's banana bread, so they've got a choice. So, they're excited because they get to choose what they want to have for morning tea. I've also got, other tips for a variety, wedges of cheese that can be kept. Homemade popcorn can be made in a big batch and then kept in an airtight container. olives, dried fruit, so make sure you get the organic, the sulfate-free ones. Sushi, I don't make my own sushi. I buy sushi and quite often I'll chop it up and pop it in the fridge and I'll take it the next day for lunch. Crackers, you know, with little tubs of dips. Leftover pasta is great, or leftover fried rice is a really good one for variety as well. So I hope that helps, and there's 5 tips for easy lunches. So we've created a Healthy Families program, and in this program we have so much more on lunchboxes. We also cover snacks, breakfasts, dinners, you know, the whole shooting gallery, as well as, you know, how to get your kids eating a bigger variety of food. So if you want to find out more, click on the link below, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for listening.